everyone! Today we are going to be renovating another house, but we're going to use a randomizer to select the lot that we have to renovate. So sit down, get comfy, get a cup of tea, and let's build in Sims. Let's generate a lot. Like usual, I'll give us 5 turns to pick a lot and no more. Okay, our first option in Oasis Springs is the Nookstone residential lot. If we jump to Oasis Springs, it's this little guy right here, and that's a cute one. Like, I wouldn't mind renovating it. Actually, it's kind of a bit of a sad little house, isn't it? First pick, and I'm happy. We can change up the floor plan a little bit to make it interesting. Might even be able to fit in a second bedroom or a little office as well. And to make it a bit more difficult, let's use the Sims 4 random pack generator. And if you want to use any of these random pack generators, just go to jamesturner.yt and I'll link it in the description. Okay, so let's do 6 packs and we'll include at least 1 of each. And let's generate and see what we get. All right, Home Chef Hustle. Yes, you guys know I love that. Star Wars Journey to Batuu. Yikes. Comfy gamer kit. Yes. Tiny living. Yes. Dream home decorator. Yes. Okay. These are awesome. And high school years. Perfect. All right, I have disabled all of the packs except for the ones that we are allowed to use. And yeah, I think this house is going to have to stay a little bit contemporary / mid-century because that's already the style that's here if we're going to give it a renovation. I am guessing where under this roof there's no flooring here, so yeah, I'm gonna fix that up for starters. And I guess I want to improve the house. I want to make it look nicer, but I also want to retain the original shape of the house though. Like, this is a renovation, it's not a complete knockdown, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna add in some lights so we can see a bit better because this house is very dark. And you know, it's nice to do a base game reno with a few new packs. Just gonna get rid of all of the furniture basically. Although I might just keep the bed in here for our size of bedroom. I mean, that's a great bedroom. There's nothing wrong with this other than the windows are a little dark and sad. I also like the idea of having another door on this side perhaps, so you can go, you can access both sides of it. And then this really could be another bedroom. And I know this isn't as realistic in a real life renovation, but I think it's okay in a Sims renovation just to lift this up a bit. In real life, I don't know how you would lift up a house onto a foundation. I actually don't know how they do that, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. Also, if we added a nice curve to this to soften it a bit, that would be nice too, right? Let's add some softening to it. Oh, gorgeous. It's already making a difference. Also gonna replace the outdoor lights too, so I'll get rid of those. I'm definitely gonna replace some of these windows and doors. Let's add another curved portion back here. And the other thing is, do I want to keep this as a starter home budget, which is going to restrict us a lot with what we can do, or do we go above that and make it a really lovely home that if you wanted to move into it as a starter home, you could delete some of the furniture and bit by bit buy it? I'm kind of more tempted to do that because it's a bit of a bummer when you can only do a starter budget because yeah, it's just not as exciting. But in saying that, do let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to do a starter budget home soon and if you'd like it to be base game, because I'm more than happy, or renovate some homes with a base game starter budget. I'm just playing around with like how much of a curve I can give this side. Let's go with that. I think did that just meet up there? I think it did. I probably should have been paying more attention. Whoops. I've also just had a little quick look at some Palm Spring homes for inspiration. I'm not sure if Oasis Springs is based on Palm Springs, but I do think there's some really cool houses we can gain inspiration for. And I'm already looking for wallpapers that I don't have in the game because I don't have all the packs. Dang it. And ignore this custom content. I forgot to disable that, but I won't use any of it anyway. Let's see. What can I work with here? Well, we do have the base game stone, which could work pretty well. Like, any of these are always a good time. We've got Batuu here, which is very cool. Actually, we could get creative with the Batuu. Like, we could, no. We could, no. No, not using those. The dream home decorator is a little crazy, that one. Well, I mean, we could use the existing wood we have here and add some stone elements. That could work for us. Okay, let's get rid of these old windows. They're getting all new windows, which is really very exciting for whoever lives here. I would love to be able to get a lounge room, kitchen, and dining in this area and maybe open up this room to being another bedroom or an office. What do we have? What is the size of this? We're mid-size. So we've actually got some pretty high walls in this house. We've got some beautiful base game sliding doors we could add. We've just got we've got to pop in a front door that would also work. I wonder if we could get a nice color. The yellow's kind of cool. I wish we had some more options though. Well, there's these classic ones from base game. I mean, at least we have these nice dream home decorated doors. And I also really like this kind of fencing too. Kind of interesting that we could maybe frame the house a bit with it. There's also a few different colors we could choose from as well. We also have some cool art deco windows as well. Perhaps we could add some more interest to this fencing by having it in between half walls. We don't have a lot in terms of fireplaces for in here, so perhaps we don't add a fireplace in. I do like the idea of keeping the existing wood here and then just adding our stone extras to this. I just realized what I've done here. We don't like that. We want it to be the same as the rest of the fence here, but it looks like they won't allow me to do that. So we'll just have it like this. We want that to be a little bit bigger. No, we'll go back to that. Okay. The bin might be nice and not at the front door. Like maybe we can create. Oh, actually, the bin could be tucked behind here. I actually don't mind this flooring. The one with some more contrast in it, or even the white. The white's actually really lovely. Yeah, actually, maybe we'll use that inside too. And I feel like this is also just asking for a bit of a sneaky split level moment. So let's lower these platforms down. That's kind of the sunken part of the house. Ooh, these Batu floor tiles aren't too shabby either, actually. They suit our mid-century style too. Kind of looks like slate tiles. I'd love some more modern crazy pavers in the game. I love crazy pavers. Oh, and the Batu hexagon tiles are actually pretty good too. Although I don't think I'll use them in this house. Home Chef Hustle has some good options, although I'm not sure if they're the right vibe for today's build. Oh, this limited packs thing is really hard. Some colored carpet would be kind of cool in the bedrooms though. And I think I'll make this bedroom a bit smaller. Oh, and if we expand the bathroom a bit, we could actually get a bathtub in here, which could be quite nice. So potentially open that up a bit. Actually, I'll lift up the bedrooms because then we don't have to have any weird wall stuff happening. And was that where the toilet paper was originally placed? Because that's crazy. Then we could put a half wall thing here. So this divides that hallway area compared to the rest of the house, but it also opens it up too. So it's not just like an enclosed hallway. Well, I've got to say this is quite a deep pocket here and I don't know if I love that. So we could just bring that forward and maybe put a step just here. The thing that I've always disliked about Oasis Springs is actually the coloring, like the lighting. I've always just that's why I never play on Oasis Springs because everything is so yellow. I do find these high school years art deco windows really interesting. If this house wasn't in Oasis Springs and it wasn't the shape that it is, it could have been an interesting art deco build. Actually, having another look at this, I don't like how both sides are curved here. It's just not doing it for me. So, oh, yeah, maybe I just delete the whole thing, start again, get these tiles underneath gone. And I just want to curve the outer edge. So we'll bring that in like that. And actually, I don't mind that being a garden bed, but then we have the door there. So let's bring it all the way to the house. I actually think James recently did a base game reno of this house as well, but I think he kept it within budget. But I don't want to look at his in case mine ends up subconsciously like inspired by his. Is anyone else like that? Might also just build a column here myself. Just thinking about a floor plan, if we were going to go with kitchen, we actually have many kitchen options for counters because we have lovely counters from Dream Home Decorator. Really my favorite counters in the game. I also like these ones, except I wish it didn't have the back lip on it. Or Home Chef Hustle, we could have a bit of fun with too. I think I'd like to go the orange or the brown, although Home Chef Hustle is a lot more expensive if we're wanting to be considerate of keeping the price a little bit lower. So I'm thinking of having perhaps a kitchen that's here, and then we have like a entrance just here. Like you have your door here, kitchen begins right next to it. Because this reminds me of homes in the 50s, 60s, and 70s a bit more. And it could also make the floor plan a bit more interesting. We could do something like this, maybe fit in a little dining spot here, or if we bring it in by one, make it quite a small little area. Oh no, that doesn't make sense either though. Could go U-shape like that. Bring that across one more. I mean, we can also push out this room a little bit because it is a renovation. We could do that. What options do we have for tables? The bar table is quite cool for an outside moment, perhaps. I'll just pop that there in case we want to use it. This round table's fun from high school years. I'm actually thinking of pushing this out so that would become a lounge room. Hey, let me rethink this. This is hard. Oh, blow up furniture. Yes. Or what if that wasn't where the kitchen was and instead was where a lounge room was? So we put the couch where the kitchen was essentially going to be because that's also modular, but then that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's weird. Whatever I'm doing here, it's not working. Oh, what if we do a sunken lounge here? So we've got multiple split levels going on. Like if we brought that down into a conversation pit, as they used to call them, like a mini conversation pit over here. And then now I feel like there's too much orange in here. We could put the TV on something like that. Or we could do, the tiny living TV, perfect. Would it be cute if there was like a little planter in here too? Is that like too much? Might be getting slightly carried away. I could punch this out. I just like saying the word punch. And what's that? What will that do to our roof line? That actually makes the back of the house look a bit more interesting. Is then maybe that's where the dining table could go. I just want the floor plan to be a bit irregular, you know what I mean? Also, that could work outside as well. I actually don't think we can fit the round table in. Yeah, that just looks like, even though it's a cool table, I just feel like it's going to be too big. Ooh, Batu chairs. I did say we would use at least one item from Batu. I just don't know which one yet. That's fun with the flowers on it. Otherwise, this greeny color could kind of work too. Yeah, this is just too big for this house. So we'll just pick something a little bit smaller. Oh, that's actually quite good. Just here. Then, do I have any grass? Yes, I do. I can pop that in like that. I'm gonna have to brighten up this interior as well somehow because it's looking quite dark and dreary. I guess having some windows may help. And some different floor tiles as well and wallpapers. Just trust me, it's gonna look nice. Deli we trust, right? I do like the idea of the angled walls. It's just kind of fun. So if we wanted to do this indoor garden idea, which I'm not sure I want to do this, I just thought I'd try it. You'd have this like that. So it's like a interesting thing going on. Or we just think, nope, we don't want to do that. Let's delete it. And then you just have like a regular space for a dining table. Even get rid of those two chairs, so it's just a 4-seater here that fits in well. And I was thinking with the kitchen, this might be looking a bit too expensive, this kitchen. It's very nice, but I think maybe it's too nice to suit the house. Maybe we go with something like that and get a standard fridge. I even kind of like the old looking fridge. I like that it picks up the warm color in the tile and that the house isn't too new looking, but it's still cool. Like whoever lives here has still done a really nice job making it look nice without spending heaps on it. Do I want this to come out a wee bit more, possibly? Yeah, we might bring that out a smidge, and then we can have a table or plant here. What can we use as our side table? I mean, we could use that. Oh, how big is this? This could actually look better maybe. Oh, there's that floating. Yeah, it wants to it does want to float. Don't float, buddy. You don't need to fly. That might be the best I can do with that table. Kind of even a cool idea of putting the TV on an angle, although it'd make more sense if it was this way with the chair going that way. And then over here, I was thinking of doing either a skill building area or a desk, but I'm thinking of doing like a whole gamer space. Potentially with like a Murphy bed in the room as well. You know, like this could be a guest room slash or roommate room. We could have a roommate move in, but also an office space. Do a bar here, could do a little workout area. We could do a chess table. You know, we've got plenty of options. And also extend the kitchen. That could be nice. Okay, so I think that's a cool floor plan. Now we've just got to actually add the windows and make it look nice. The wallpapers and the lighting and everything. And yeah, make the little downlights gold. You know what? James told me the other day he has never changed the color of the downlights. And I've got to tell you, I was gobsmacked. I was like, how can you have never changed the color of the downlights? These are the most used lights, probably, for both of us. And you've never changed them? That's wild to me. Absolutely wild. And for this roof line, I think we should exaggerate it a bit. I mean, I'd love to lift it up more, but I also want to be realistic a little bit with the renovation too. And what actual roof style do we want? I like the green. The green's actually really cool and it ties into these a bit. Love. I'm just really struggling with our front door, to be honest. I think I might need to go a base game, because that is not going to work. A lot of these are CC or Tiny Living are the smaller doors, so they're not going to look great. And hey, what's wrong with base game? Base game's lovely. You know, it's always there when you need it, the old trusty. The red's kind of cool. Ooh, even that one's interesting. Do we even want this? Maybe not. Maybe we don't need that anymore. I think this works. I think the red works. And I think any of the browns work too. Maybe this one. Oh, but these windows don't have that brown, chocolate brown color. So any of these windows would have to be probably white to go with some of the white trims we have. But we have these other windows that we can use. Oh, that's so annoying. These are technically different colors. No, surely there's a match. No, they don't match properly. What a bummer. Technically, these don't match either. But I do really like the style of these because they look more mid-century to my eyes anyway. Oh, actually, they're an exact match to this door. Okay, well, we've got those. I wonder if we can create our own mid-century window design by using these combined with a shorter window profile. They're a bit thick, those ones. I like this strip of window going across like that. That's kind of cool. And this sliding door, well, if we want it to match the other windows, we'll just have to go with a door like. I think this might look better if it's asymmetrical. So that kind of a style. Okay, we're just going over starter budget for one sim. Hey, what happened to my sunken area? Go back down, please. Cheeky little thing. Give that a paint as well. Although I'm not sure what color we're going to go with. It's very tile heavy at the moment, so we need to break it up a bit with some other flooring. I mean, unless we want to do like timber flooring everywhere. I always love this one for all of my mid-century builds. It just looks more mid-century to me. I don't fully know why. Maybe because it's a wider floorboard. That could be why. It's got that orangey undertone to it. And I do feel like we need a window here as well. But this might be too hectic. Like this is a lot of window. Although it does look kind of cool from the side. Kind of like that. It's just a bit different. I like the windows like this. Okay, color. We need some color in here. Batu mud walls. Base game green. Oof. Makes me feel a bit sickly, that one. Although I like this one a bit more. Oh, the yellow's fun. Don't mind the yellow. We could do a couple of yellow walls, maybe a bit of cream or brown to break it up a bit. Get a little wallpaper in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this newspaper one. You know, I actually think this simple cream wallpaper was probably best. Because everything else I'm putting down, it kind of feels like we're just trying too hard. You know what I mean? Like it's just a bit too much. And I kind of do want to now do These are flower seats because they tie in with the yellow wall here. Okay, I'm gonna hit save so we don't lose anything. Always good to save. That two lights are actually really cool. Probably not for this house, but in another house you could definitely use these. And they're a vibe. These lights are fun. There's a gold version of this. Starting to get into the territory of being a bit fancy pantsy though. We want to keep it kind of humble. What on earth happened to our roof? Oh my! Oh my goodness, was this always just like this for this build, or did I do that? Oh my goodness me. So I think these might need to be darker. Okay, let me figure out what the heck's going on with this roof line. Okay, let's just cover that up so there's no weird holes in the roof. I'm also just toying with the idea too if I want to try any skylights, but it'd be a bit tricky with our roof design. It'd be easier to add skylights at this end of the house, unless we do something kind of interesting with our roof line. Because we could technically wedge one in here, and it's just a different kind of roof shape. It's a bit of a weird roof shape, but it's kind of cool. It doesn't cost anymore. Why not just experiment and have a little bit of fun? Okay, let's cut a hole here. Oh, I see. We have a little bit of a split level roofing problem here. Okay, we can make it a bit more narrow. I don't know if I'm going into the territory of deli. This is just looking weird now. You're going too creative to the point where it just looks weird. Okay, then we pop this in here. We bring in the roof line on both sides. Bring you down so you're hidden in here. Bring you across so you're in line with the other piece. That. And then this is where we make it glass. It looks kind of cool. From the inside, I think it looks all right. Obviously we just need to fix up this side of the roofing though. Because I accidentally deleted all of that. Whoops-a-daisy. I mean, what do we think? Do we hate it? Do we love it? I just like that's a little bit different, a little unusual, if you will. Might bring that out across because that would shelter the front door. I like it. I'm gonna leave it. We're just being creative, you guys. Now, coming back to this front fence, now that we've got a bit more of our color ideas happening, did we want to maybe change the coloring of it to suit the house better? Because I feel like we should. Like, it seems like it should be that darker color to match the windows, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and match these. I still quite like the white path though. We could do the darker path outside and then the lighter stone inside. Oh no, 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 no. Ugh, dang it. That roofing messed up this area. Try this again. Are you gonna delete the roof above you? Yay, it worked. You're okay. Yes, excellent. These doors are seemingly a bit bright for here too. Ah, and these are all Batu tiles. So we've actually used a piece of Batu. Amazing. Actually, there's also the yellow tile. Whoa, that's kind of cool with the yellow wall. Oh, that is actually quite fun, but it does not go at all with these cupboards. Oh, but they're so different and fun. Okay, hear me out for just one sec. What if we really went hard with the yellow? Because that's so cute. Or if not those, if that's too expensive, that's fine. The problem is I wanted to have a dark top. Or we could just use base game. Okay, that's kind of cool. And those are just base game. And also we desperately need to do something with our ceiling paint. Well, actually, what do we want to do with the ceiling paint? Let me just have a look at the vibe in here. I know it's a little crazy, but what if we did a green roof to kind of match the front door? Just again, to do something creative and different. Oh, I don't think we actually have many options though with our pack selection. I could do brown or this kind of light sandy color. I think either of those would work. Obviously, the darker the color, the lower the ceiling feels. So maybe we just go with the lighter color. Well, we'll do a colored house in a build where we're not as restricted by packs. It really doesn't want me to paint the roof right here above this split level section. I wonder if I can just paint upwards. Let me paint you. I'm just gonna have to leave you unpainted for now, I'm sorry. Hoping you'll magically fix yourself. I just realized I did not put any windows in this room. Sorry about that. I actually really love these floor tiles. I think they're very cool. And they've got red, blue, and green in them. Well, we could go full green bathroom. let's go for a bathroom that might have had a little update. Is this a blue toilet? No, it's black. I think only the main bedroom should have access to the bathroom, so we have a bit more room for the floor plan. And I love the idea of having a bathtub. We have some nice dream home decorator bathtubs. We could even go like with this greeny theme and timber, or just like this older bath with a stripe on it. I just wish we had more colored bathtubs and stuff, vintage looking ones. I like that this shower matches the green of our walls. I'm just gonna offset the door by holding down Alt. There's a little bit more room to walk into the room. I might actually go for the space bucket. It's such a funny name, the space bucket. Or I could just go for the cheaper one. Maybe the cheaper one, save a bit of moolah. Oh, I can't really say that anymore now that there's actually the marketplace, because it might confuse everybody. Some dirty clothes there. Maybe we need some form of tiles on the walls in here, because it looks like it's not waterproof. I know I'm thinking a little realistically for The Sims, but this concerns me greatly. Okay, better. Now, what can we put on this wall? Because, oh, actually, that's kind of cool, but kind of random in a bathroom, no? Oh, Batu. I feel like we need to put something on this wall, like, but I don't want to put towels there. We just do a shelf with a couple of things on it. I would love a cascading plant right about now. Oh, we could do these from Dream Home Decorator, although we probably need them at the front of the house, I think, for a little pick-me-up out there. Oh my gosh, what did I do to these tiles? You know, the more I look at these, the more I think they should be changed to a darker color to go with the rest of the house, or something with like contrast in it. Or maybe we'll meet in the middle, so we get our white, but we get a bit more brown in it. Because I think I like the white because it ties in more with the footpath and also the cream walls inside. Not sure why nothing refuses, like nothing is willing to sit on this shelf from clutter. Like nothing wants to be put up here, except for you, my old trusty carefree succulent. That's how carefree they are compared to the other plants. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the bathroom. Let's go and size down this little rug there. So this could be nice at the front door too. Yeah, a little welcome wagon rug. Whoa, that's really hard to say. Welcome wagon rug. Welcome wagon rug. Try and say that 5 times really quickly. Not really any fun clocks to put on the wall either. I've just added a few landscaping items around the side of the house. I got a little bit distracted because I was working on the interior, but then I was like, ooh, plants. And that's kind of cool. And then I was like, okay, let's just decorate all around the house now. Yeah, these are kind of a vibe, don't you think? It's like whoever lives here, they've tried to preserve. Oh my God, I forgot this terrain paint matches the tiles perfectly. Yes. Free paths, thank you. Yeah, it's like they've tried to hold on to the original house styling and that true mid-century color scheme. But slowly they're kind of also at the same time renovating it a bit and fixing it up while still keeping the integrity of the house. Now you'll see now we're definitely working our way up in terms of our budget, but the foundational things I've done to this renovation, you could definitely download this and just remove some of the extra items like these, some of the landscaping, and bring that price right down to move into it as a starter home. I just think, why not make it as cute as we can? So I'm gonna keep going. But like I said before, do just let me know if you want like a true starter budget build, because more than happy to do that now and then too. Oh, that's definitely not the right look for this environment. That's like pine needles. Ooh, you can tell this girl doesn't spend much time in Oasis Springs, that's for sure. Oh boy. God, this color. Why don't we just try erasing with more softness and see if that helps? Oh yeah, that's working. Kind of looks like a bruise on the ground. Maybe they can have a few flowers just over here growing. Ooh, this makes me want to play Planet Zoo, actually. I should make another Planet Zoo video. I love that game. Okay. And they've got this little outdoor area happening. I've also changed the counters over here because I kind of like the white tops. And then I had this idea of having like a study nook area, or maybe even like a coffee area just over here. So it extends the kitchen if you want to put more kitchen appliances here, or you could sit up here with a laptop, for example. But I won't put a laptop in because I'm going to use the Cozy Gamer set in the other room. But I will put a little a little something over in the corner. I actually like the gnome. The gnome's really cute. Oh, which reminds me, we have to get a flamingo. Yes, absolutely. We need at least one flamingo out here. Light pink. Let's go this because it has the green legs which ties into the front door quite nicely, if you don't mind me saying. And then under this table, I wasn't loving any of our rug options, but I feel like this carpet looks kind of nice here. Or if we need to make it a bit smaller, we can always use our quarter tiles. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. It's gonna be a weird shape. Weird's kind of cool though. No, it's too weird. I don't like it. What else can we use? Cozy gamer rug. I do like this high school years rug because there's some pretty cool varying variations. How's that for a sentence? Yeah, this one's sick. Yes, there are some beautiful varying variations. And then, I mean, we could go with this. It's cute. I just wish I had my laundry day rug. That's my go-to neutral brown rug. Maybe I could size down one of these. Size that down using the bracket key. Ugh, I don't like any of these. What about this one? Does this have an option if we size it right down? No, I'm not liking that one either. Like, honestly, I think it's either no rug. You know what? No rug. We don't need a rug. No rug. But we do need a bench. Deli bench right here. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good spot. And some shoes. I mean, we are just knocking up the price right now with all these little details. But worth it, I think. Okay, now for the bedrooms. This bathroom looks like, you remember when I said the bathroom's going to be updated and renovated? Well, we've actually gone back to past the 70s. Maybe it was redone in the 80s. I don't know. It needs help at some stage. I do love this cool blue tone, so I was thinking of doing like matching a wallpaper color here whilst keeping these 70s vertical wood pieces. And this was going to be the gaming room. So it can be a guest room. It can be another bedroom. But I just think it'd be nice to have a cozy gamer setup in here because why not? That was one of the packs we got. Luckily, yeah, this fits in nicely there. Actually, we could go the whole cozy gamer setup in here. No, let's mix and match a bit. Oh, this kind of looks like it's almost built in. How much is this? 3,000. Whoa. I would recommend deleting this if you want to use this as a starter home. And let's go with the black setup. And you know what? I'm just going to go straight to cozy gamer or comfy gamer. I don't know why I always call it cozy gamer. I think it's cozy as well, to be fair. And put a couple of these shelves over here. Oh, I never realized these are blue. Oh, that's black. Actually, I think it's just the color it's coming up as here. Actually, it matches this blue pretty well. Okay, we've got a couple of shelves. Speaking of shelves, we could also do a built-in wardrobe over in this bedroom. May as well, because we've got the whole dream home decorator kit that we can use. I might just prep a few items over here. We'll pop the computer down here. Maybe we'll go the brown one. The llama alien thing. Just our little clutter items right there. Cool. And then we can go over here and maybe put the keyboard on display and another controller. So we've got quite a strong color theme in this room. Okay, now I feel like I went too far with the blue maybe. I'm backtracking. Okay, yeah, I'm backtracking now. I'm hoping this rug, there'll be a swatch here that ties it all together. Maybe the multi-swatch. This one often is a bit of a savior. It's not too bad. Or the yellow. Yeah, I like the yellow and the blue. That's nice. Well, we could do the matching wall where you kind of match the walls to the curtains. Was that in this pack? Oh no, they're not actually matching. Well, we won't be doing that then, will we? Yeah, I think this is quite nice. Did we want a little bit of stone detail just there? I mean, it would be a nice little extra. Let's pop it in, shall we? Okay, so last up is this bedroom. Just wondering if we need another window in here, because y'all know me, I love a good window. And we can put blinds on them if need be too. It's always nice. I think that's a slightly different color to the other one. Why am I going crazy or do these not actually perfectly match sometimes? No, I had the wrong one selected. Okay, so bed wise, I Don't really like this one unless I have to use it. I think there is a version of this in green that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of wacky. I mean, that's pretty perfect for that bedroom. It's pretty perfect. Or if we wanted to do something a bit nicer, you could just go one of these pretty easily if we want to be more sophisticated. Or this one's a nice one too from Dream Home Decorator. I mean, they're nice, but something, I just want to use this one because I never really use it. And it just goes with the color of the room so perfectly. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Matching the timber wall whilst also having the darker timbers. Quite like that. This can look a little retro too, although we're going pretty hard on the green. But hey, the 70s in some ways were very matching. It will angle that and then we'll put a desk lamp in. Base game one is a nice bit of orange. There's this nice rattan one. That's quite nice. All right, and then we can pop some kind of wardrobe situation over here. You don't want to go beneath this. You'll go on top of it though. Yeah, if we want to lift it up. What color should this be? Because we've got the mid brown, the white, which I think is a bit much, the green. I think the deepest brown maybe. It's not usually a color I choose, but we're being different today. Where'd my thingies go? There we are. And we can go crazy and go all the way across here and have stacked drawers on one side, which would be really annoying. Where this door is in real life, but Sims doesn't really matter so much. But yet, I find myself adjusting it anyway. And the good thing is we get clothes from both High School Years and Dream Home Decorator to put in here. So that's nice too. Maybe we'll go for this style of coloring because maybe they dress like mid-century too. Lots of fun colors in there. Crazy how quickly you can spend money in The Sims. And in real life, it is a life simulation after all. But like, we're already almost at 40,000 simoleons. Bananas, really. Put some more storage boxes up here and some fun colors as well. Some slightly different ones too. I like that you can put the shoes on the shelves underneath the clothes. I've always thought that was a nice detail. Pile of clothes over here too. I've been using these books a lot as decor. They came in a recent in-game event. Now I know these look massive, but don't worry, we're going to size them down and make them look like they're just sitting up here as some cool artwork. I actually like these colors more. They look more harmonious to me. Don't want that to stand out as much. Did any of these work in here? No, not really. Might have to reuse this one. Okay, the classic orange look. Oh, are we gonna go green on green? No, it's too much green for me. I could do the brown or the light color is nice. Maybe we'll go light color for the blinds. All right, well, I think we're done then. Yeah, that's the whole reno done. Amazing. So yeah, I mean, it looks like the same house, but at the same time, I think it does look quite different. So let me know what you think. I think it would be a cool starter home as well. But yeah, this is the front, and then we have the funky roof design, which I'm really not sure if you guys will like that. Then we have the lovely back of the house, which I think does look really nice with that curved section and the built-in pillar. And then the side of the house is pretty simple. Let's go in. And I think the inside looks really cool. It definitely looks like they've got a little bit of Ritz and style, how they've decorated it, but it doesn't look like they've blown their budget and done like a full crazy reno. Here's our lovely dining area. You look out at the dinosaur, which is actually pretty cool. Got a beautiful skylight there. And then nice kitchen. Got everything you need. The smoke alarm, the bin, the fridge, the sink, the stove. Then the potential little study nook just in the corner there. Oh, I've got to fix that ceiling, that reminds me. And then our mini conversation pit. Our mini sunken lounge down here is just a bit of fun. Oh, and I just realized we've got a few little issues over here. Yeah, it's actually surprisingly light in here despite all the dark features. And I think just pushing out that wall was kind of cool too. So it's less like boxy, a bit more dynamic, I guess. And then you can go out here, smell the fresh desert air. And there's a little barbecue here, planters, a bar table. And then let's go into these rooms. We'll go into the second bedroom, office / roommate or guest room. This is a bit of fun. This looks a bit more contemporary in here. which I think is good because it reflects the technology. A nice desk setup for gaming, and then some decorative shelves over here. And I love that color of blue, so pretty. And then we'll go to the bathroom. Yep, that looks dated, which is good. That's what we were going for in here. And I like it. It's something to work on, you know, over time, even though we just worked on it. The irony. And then the bedroom kind of matches the bathroom. We've got similar colors going on. But look, it's teaming with the theme. I love the big wardrobe here. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this was an interesting renovation? And if you want to download it, I'll link it in the description down below. And I will call it the Nookstone Reno 2-bedroom, 1 toilet. Nookstone Reno using only 6 packs. And as always, you can always look up the hashtag Deligracy. Woohoo! Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to my amazing members for all of your support. I really appreciate it. But most of all, thank you everyone for being here, and let me know what you would like us to renovate next, or what challenge you would like me to try, or any other games you're interested in. Let me know. Can't wait to see what you think in the comments down below. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to you all soon. Dag dag! Have a good week!